on the 10 freeway, made a move southbound through La Puente, through the streets of La Puente before rejoining the 605 freeway southbound right at Valley. And so now we're coming actually in towards the Whittier area here, southbound side of the 605, being pursued by CHP officers on the freeway here. Now looking ahead at traffic conditions here, we're looking at some pretty light conditions. We have some very light to moderate conditions up ahead as you approach the Whittier area down towards the 5 freeway. But we do have one airship up ahead. LAPD's Air 18, Police 18 is overhead. But again, a fast-moving pursuit at times. This guy known to have been blowing through some red lights along the streets of La Puente before rejoining the 605 south. But there you go. There's the picture. At least a dozen units of the CHP in pursuit of this DUI driver coming out of Fontana. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you for just a minute.
Okay. It's hard to tell exactly what kind. He's got to talk to air traffic controllers, but as we look at the picture he's providing, some kind of a white vehicle. It's kind of hard to tell. He's coming up on it now to see exactly what make and model of the vehicle it is. But again, this is a suspected drunk driver on the run from the highway patrol. Started in Fontana. You see numerous officers behind the car.
There he is, opening a door.
Oh, he's opening a door. It looks like he's slowing down. And he could be throwing something out of the vehicle.
Yeah,
it's really hard to see.
Along various points of this pursuit, he has been known to slow down here and open and close the door, just like you're seeing here. He is traveling pretty slowly at this point, somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 miles an hour, perhaps slowing down even farther. So he is just coming up on Whittier Boulevard right now, and whether he takes the exit or not, we have yet to see. He is just coming up to the top of the off-ramp. Okay, 5, be looking. He is just coming up on the top of the off-ramp, and it looks like he may stay in the slow lane and opt not to exit at Whittier Boulevard here. And yet, having said that, he seems to be slowing down even at a slower pace at this point. So traffic is starting to build behind him here. We have several units of the CHP who are following this guy. Again, this guy is opening his door, as you can see here now. Again, as I just mentioned a moment ago here, he has been known to have been doing this particular thing here just over the course of the past several minutes, slowing down, opening the door, closing the door. Is this an attempt to slow down, and maybe he's going to foot bail? Maybe
he's run out of, he might have run out of gas. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be the case too, but there he is. He is coming to a stop. He's rolling to a stop. He's still standing right outside the vehicle here. The CHP officers are ordering his hands up. Let's see if he complies with that order here, but we don't want to go in too tight just in case he has something else in mind. We don't know what the situation is as far as weapons or anything like that.
Looks like he is complying.
As far as what is going on right now, we can go ahead and zoom in. It looks like he is kind of complying with officers. He's laying down prone right next to the car. He just came out the driver door a couple of moments ago, as you saw right here live on our air. So CHP units will be at some point approaching and taking this guy into custody. Whether or not this guy is the lone occupant of the vehicle, we just don't know at this point. From what we understood, yes, that is the case. Just one person in the vehicle at this point. But CHP officers, once they begin the process of clearing the vehicle, and it looks like they're making their approach to the suspect even as we speak. You see that team of 4 officers moving up to the vehicle at this point, 2 on the left and 2 at the right. The 2 on the left are going to take that guy into custody. The 2 on the right are going to clear the vehicle to make sure there are no other occupants or any other contraband that might be in plain sight. So it looks like this is going to end well, somewhat peacefully here along the southbound side of the 605, right on the right shoulder here at Whittier Boulevard. Again, a DUI suspect who was known to be pursued out of the Fontana area for at least the past 30 minutes or so. This is starting to back up things on the 605 remarkably here, even at this early hour. All lanes of that southbound 605 do remain shut down. We're talking about a backup to about Whittier Boulevard at this point. One airship still overhead, but look at that, the CHP very comfortably taking this guy into custody. That is certainly some good news.
Absolutely.
Guys, that is the update from overhead in.